showcase the subsequent attitude that many people have when someone criticizes their beloved thing. This particular thing happens to be the band Five Finger Death Punch. Yet there were two individuals who were very displeased by my opinion. In this video, I intend to showcase and bitch about people and their stupid logic. I actually enjoy Five Finger Death Punch. I am not above criticizing music that I enjoy. By assuming things without any context, holes have been put in all of these points, leaving nothing for the exact accusations to be supported by. This ship has sunk. Next comment. This comment here is the creme de la creme, the pièce de résistance of all ignorant fucking bullshit. This is the definition of a sentient comment section. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. Just Jakel. More people didn't say Five Finger Death Punch, I'm sorry, FFDP. Foxy, frisky, double penetration. Because most people who have heard them can hear the difference in each song. They listen to the lyrics, the meaning, the energy, and the emotion put into every aspect of their music. This is where it takes a horrible fucking turn. And you're damn right alcoholic Republicans listen to it because Five Finger Death Punch isn't for pussy libtards who can't hold their liquor. If you think that all of their songs sound the same, you know what that makes you? No, not a metalhead. A poser. Because real music lovers can hear the difference. Okay. Here we go. More people didn't say Five Finger Death Punch because most people who have heard them can hear the differences in each song. They listen to the lyrics, the meanings, the energy and emotion put into every aspect of their music. You know what? At this point, we're good. This is very passionate. Very clearly, you very much enjoy listening to Five Finger Death Punch. You connect with them, probably on a spiritual level. And I am glad, honestly, truly, that you have a band that is like that for you. But I have to ask, are you assuming that I have not done these things? I feel like at this point in the video, I can clearly state that I have done all of these things. So now, can I assume that you believe that if I were to have done these things, that it would change my opinion? Or that if people do these things, they wouldn't have my opinion? Which is clearly not the case and has only cemented my opinion. In fact, by doing these things is exactly why I have these opinions. Wow, I am doing an awful lot of assuming for someone who is bitching about people that assume things. To be fair, at this point, I actually don't give a fuck what their point was or what they actually meant with what they said. Simply, I am inferring and extrapolating information from these words to further the plot in this video, as to make my points in this one-sided debate more well-rounded and brought to fruition, regardless of how they actually felt or what they actually meant. And that's how fake news happens, people. Let's reiterate. I'm criticizing the band. That does not mean that I dislike them. Why is it so hard for people to grasp the concept that somebody can criticize a band, point out their faults, and still fucking like that band? There's this fun thing called being human, and if you don't want it chopped, processed, cooked, and overproduced, it is going to have fault and error. And that is how we relate, because it's not perfect. It's not overproduced. It's not pitch corrected too terribly, unless it absolutely fucking needs it. And that is how a lot of people associate and differentiate between metal music and pop music. Finding these faults and errors do not make the band less valuable. It is a critique for a reason. Some critiques, admittedly, will reveal that something is actually quite shit. However, this is not the case. This is not one of those instances. Several critiques will point out the flaws, acknowledge them, and still give it a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. Or move on to the second round and have a chance to beat Bobby Flay. Point is, this is a critique, not a shit talk. Your words start off nice, passionate, and it conveys that you really enjoy this band. Yet what you said next is quite ridiculous. And actually pointless and unfucking necessary. And you're goddamn right, alcoholic Republicans listen to it because frisky foxy double penetration isn't for pussy libtards that can't hold their liquor. First of all, are you assuming that I'm liberal? I sure as shit ain't Republican, but why assume that I am liberal? Granted, I admittedly lean more toward the left, but I see things from both sides of the fence that I feel passionate about. The things that I'm not going to get in here because this is not a political channel. I'm not about to turn this video into a political fucking escapade. Point is, I cannot say that I am liberal or conservative. I am a free thinker. But, you know, that's what all pretentious spiritual assholes say, right? I'm a free thinker, and I like to do my own thinking. I don't let memes, social media, news, politics, or religion do my thinking for me. Instead, I like to pick things up, look it over and over, turn it in my hand, peel it back, and look at all the fine intricacies before I make a decision. Oftentimes, I can put that thing back together before just tossing it in the trash. Because if I have done this correctly, I still understand what and why it is some people say and think and feel what it is that they do. But that doesn't mean that I agree with it. And by saying that I am this, that, or the other, not only am I limiting myself to a specific label, but I am giving people the opportunity to assume things about me that are associated with said label before they even get to know me, which unfortunately, as much as it is a shitty side effect of our culture and society here in the United States of fucking America, that's just how it is. I say I'm liberal, people are assuming things about me that they think liberals are like, and putting that on me, when that is simply not the case. So I don't say that I am anything at all. Not to mention, aside from all of this, I actually do appreciate and enjoy the opportunity to have a level-headed debate with anybody, even if we have diametrically opposed viewpoints. I gain insight and new information and a different perspective. Not to mention, just like music, I like to dissect people and see what makes them tick. People are like a gigantic puzzle, and each one is different. I fucking love it. So, I like to listen to all sides to things, but as soon as things turn this way, I just shut off and I get just as ignorant as the motherfucker throwing shit at me. I admit that is a flaw to my own logic and can make me, in fact, a hypocrite. But let's just have fun with it, shall we? Secondly, why are you assuming that liberals can't hold their liquor? Certainly there are some that can't, but I feel like someone's alcoholic tolerance is based on both genetics as well as how much that person has desensitized the shock to their body by alcohol by drinking more and more alcohol over time. Regardless, alcohol is fucking poison. It's addictive and destroys the body when consumed in excess, and who enjoys a hangover? Who wants to say, I'm gonna get fucking plastered so I can enjoy my hangover in the morning? Not a fucking person. And if you are, you still want to tell me that you are, you're fucking lying. Point is, I don't understand why we grant merit to those who can poison themselves the most without throwing up, without their body completely blacking out or rejecting it. Beside the point, if I'm a lightweight and I'm drinking 5 rum and cokes, whatever, mixed drink. Let's assume that I am the sissy you want me to be. Let's say I'm having, screwdrivers. Let's say I have 5 screwdrivers, okay? I generate the same buzz equal to what you are by slamming a 5th of Jack. Economics, bitch! I'm saving money and using less poison to feel loose and to catch my buzz. So, are you saying that Republicans are alcoholic? Or are you admitting that you're an alcoholic? Are you celebrating wasting tons of fucking money to maintain a fleeting and momentary altering of your consciousness, meanwhile paying no mind to the fact that it is destroying you, your body, and that you are hurting the ones that love you the most? I just suppose that we have a differing of opinions as to what constitutes priority. That's none of my business, though. This last part here is what fucking gets me. Quote, if you think that all of their songs sound the same, you know what that makes you? No, not a metalhead. A poser. Because real music lovers can hear the difference. First off, there are plenty of people who are genuine music lovers that don't hear the difference. Just because somebody has a different opinion than you doesn't make them less of a music lover. There are plenty of people that actually enjoy pop music and rap music and can actually hear the finer delicacies and intricacies that were put into whatever pop song that you might want to disregard because it's not fucking metal and isn't real music. And now you're missing out on a treasure that you could be enjoying because it doesn't live up to your personal prerequisites and standards of what constitutes as music. So, you're saying that if that person who went to Juilliard or wherever the fuck it is and got an actual engineering degree or an actual degree in music theory and God knows what else, certified music lovers, that if they can't tell the difference between the songs, that they're not a music lover? Not to mention, most of the memes that I refer to in this video regarding and making fun of Five Finger Death Punch and its fans are from metal meme pages. Go ahead and tell all of those pages that if they think Five Finger Death Punch songs sound all the same, that they are posers. I dare you! Not only will they shut you down and ridicule you, they will turn you into the new face of Five Finger Death Punch shit posting. It will probably be like the almost politically correct redneck, but specifically for heavy metal. Or maybe it'll be something about you'll be the face of the person calling somebody a poser for not liking shit music. That would be a fun one to see. So, if I think Five Finger Death Punch's music all sounds the same, then I'm a poser? I'm somehow a fake metalhead pretending to be a metalhead? So since I don't think one band has any standout music, that it negates all the fact that of all of these other bands that I like that would make me a metalhead otherwise? So it just, I don't like Five Finger Death Punch, which I do, but since I don't think that they have standout music, all the other bands that we would probably agree on and see eye to eye on, several of them, means I'm a fake metalhead. By all means, use that logic anywhere else. See how far you get. This is such a general swooping broad stroke that lacks any and all context and straight up disregards all other information coming their way. Not only that, it shows that you are willingly ignorant to any other information. So anything I could say to defend myself as a metalhead, you will proudly just ignore and act like it is valid. Because of one proven differing opinion about music. And see, that word, poser, That is exactly what it is. A way for small and simple minds with a narrow vision to disregard any meaningful dialogue as a means of legitimate discussion. Not only that, as soon as somebody calls somebody a poser, they feel proud and superior, as if they have accomplished something, when in reality it just shows how stubborn and willingly ignorant you are. It's as if the people who genuinely, not ironically, not sarcastically, use this as a slur and a way to insult somebody. It's as if they feel that they say poser and their dick grows 3 sizes like a pretentious version of the Grinch. Fucking poser. What? This thing. What's overcoming me? My dick is fucking enormous. I must go fuck every woman now, because of course they want my enormous fucking pecker. So again, my dude, you almost had me. You almost established meaningful dialogue, and I would have commended you for it. I would have appreciated you as a person for it. But all of your broad statements and baseless accusations that came afterward just made you plummet and blow up like the fucking Hindenburg. And before you make a joke, it was a helium Zeppelin, not a Led Zeppelin. Essentially, all I hear when somebody comes at me, or anybody, like this is all I can think of.
Hey, never say an unkind word about the time. Me and Salba modeled our whole fucking lives around Morris Day and Jerome. I'm a smooth pimp who loves the pussy, and Tubby here's my black man servant. What?
You sound fucking silly. Just downright silly. And only Silent Bob is taking you semi-seriously. Silent Bob being the lurkers that like, or only silently, in some way, nod in some sort of vague agreeance with you, if for no other reason than to humor what you're saying, just to get you to shut the fuck up. Moral of the story, kids, don't be these guys. And the best way to avoid that is to engage in meaningful dialogue. Feel free to debate and even disagree, but give room for the other person or persons to speak. Not everybody's going to agree with you, and that's okay. Not everybody is going to agree with you. Not everybody's going to agree with me, but hey, that's okay. Because if everybody were to feel the same way about everything, it would blanket and make this world a very dark, dank, and bland, grim reality. And honestly, people like me and people in the metal community the world over since the beginning of its inception want to be different, stand out, and to be an individual aside from everybody else. And that is fucking metal! And as soon as you see one of these guys coming, either stand your ground, dig your heels in the sand, and get ready to debate, or run the other way, far, far away, and never return. Kind of like what I did. The only other thing that I really said in response to these knuckleheads was this. Jesus fucking Christ, y'all are acting like I came at your entire fucking lives. I like Five-Finger Death Punch. See, I admitted it even here. To me, they are generic, they are tough, pretentious assholes, but I like them. Y'all need to calm down. Anything I say is just my, did it! I typoed. Just my opinion. Holy fuck, y'all are some super sensitive characters. My opinion. What does my opinion mean to you? Nothing. I'm just some asshole on the internet, but I'm not withdrawing my opinion because a bunch of sensitives got all upset. Lighten up, accept some criticism. Ease up. God damn! Just like I said there. Lighten up, ease up, and don't be so goddamn sensitive. Because what is somebody's opinion to you? Not everybody has to agree. Even the people that disagreed with me, that's fine. It's not that they disagreed that I have a problem with. It was the silly and nonsensical things that people were saying that they feel like are legitimate excuses to discredit somebody. Or the fact that they are assuming things. By such small little information, they feel the ability to extrapolate and infer without knowing more detail. Which is why I implore, with music, politics, religion, don't be an asshole, don't be a little cunt, and be willing to accept that people have a different opinion than you. And just like me, just like everybody else, accept some fucking criticism. But if not, hey, we're all just some fucking asshole on the internet. That's all I've got for today. This is probably quite a long one. But you know, that's just kind of what I do lately. Until next time, much love. Peace out. Namaste. And fucking rock on! Fucking poser. What's happening to me? This power, that's overcoming. My dick is enormous. I shall go fuck every woman now because they will indeed want to fuck my enormous pack.